And we'll go live here. And let's see if it works. And who knows if it's going to work. Why the fuck not? Go ahead and raise this back up to level it should be. It's funny. I'm actually, in case anyone was wondering, this is this a little bit more this way too. So this is the latest installment of the End Times Report. Hopefully everyone's well. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their hour of freedom at the bar tonight, because depending on where you are, there you go. Cool. That's working. Depending on where you are, bars just shut down about half an hour ago. So now presumably, depending on where you are, most of you assholes are on the East Coast, as you make me well aware of. Oh, I am lighting the cigar tonight. Today it's a Rob Says Classic. It's an Oliva. I'll try to hold that in a way that both cameras can actually pick up. I am simulcasting both on Instagram and on YouTube. Yes, I am using part of my 20 hours a month here. I'm using both of them. I want to see who I pick up on both. I like to do this thing called cross-pollination, and we'll talk about that later today. So I had an issue come up. The other night that I had a conversation about a little bit today. And again, these things happen. What's up, Christian? I saw that, funny enough, I wish I could have gotten a picture of it. Christian has sent me a picture of it, and I still don't remember why. If he wants to clarify in the chat, he can. Well, he sent a picture of some sort of snack. What was it, Daily Roaster or something? And I actually saw a guy in front of me at the only grocery store that I'll actually shop in person, because they don't fuck with the whole mandate bullshit that we're still dealing with, that we might actually get over. You know, our benevolent Emperor Inslee may let us get around that at some point. You know, if everybody takes the stab and the poke and the jab, or whatever the fuck you want to call it these days, might actually happen. So Oliva smells good, by the way. But he actually had that. There was a guy in front of me. He had a pack of whatever the De La Rosa Mexican candies are. You know, just he had it there. I wish I got a picture of it. I was gonna actually send it to you, but you know, these things happen. What are you gonna say? Well, I guess this is sort of being recorded now. I mean, I don't have much going on tonight. I don't have too much of a topic. I can talk about how my week went. And it was quite a week. To be honest, not quite as crazy as last week. Hey, I'm sitting here talking to you assholes now, so you know, hey, I'm not dead, as you can see. I'm also not in the hospital. Also that. Let me see something real quick. The chick I was supposed to be seeing today, which didn't happen. So I'm not shocked. Hey, that happens. He doesn't remember either. God damn it. Why is it highlighting? There we go. Now, Chris, tell me a little bit more about yourself. Well, specifically, like what part of the country you in? I'm gonna guess the West Coast or Mountain Coast or something like that. Mountain Coast, Jesus Christ. Um, just because you're actually up at this time, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. One thing I noticed now, and now I'm doing this. I'm glad I actually did this. Now I had a certain feedback from a guy who he goes by assholeconsulting.com. You can go check out his channel. One of the criticisms that he had was stop doing the Instagram bullshit, which I'm not going to do. That's one thing I'm probably not going to do, depending how things go. All right. Arizona, not a bad state to live in, from what I heard. Morgan of Rogue Preparedness, who we need to get her on a dark show or get dark on her show or something like that. Need to make that happen at some point. Whichever way that works, that's fine. Right near the border. Okay. I could take a guess at the city, but I'm going to hope you're not there based on what I've been hearing. Just saying. What was it talking about? I totally forgot. And that's fine. You know what? I'm just here to talk and kind of drink my beer, smoke my cigar, and just hang the fuck out. See who I pull in. Reason I'm simulcasting this is one, I want to see who's around at this time on Fridays. I'm using up hours that could be used otherwise for StreamYard. Just for those of you guys who don't know. I use StreamYard and StreamYard. If you have the free program, which is what I do. Somebody's messaging me right now, actually. Huh. This may be a real fucking quick episode. If a chick has messaged you at close to midnight on Friday, you know what that means. Smell equivalent of you up. And then if they answer, I'm just saying. Ask for a friend. But I wanted to see on the YouTube side, because it's rare that I do a Friday night stream. Last week being an exception because Bull Rush was in the chat in the what do you call it on the Instagram side, but he was on his PC and apparently you can't go live with anyone on there. So I went ahead and did that, and had quite a few people tune in actually. So I decided to do it again. Let's see. Maybe this is an untapped market. Let's see who's there. Let's see. Still trying to figure out what my audience likes. At least as far as time goes and when I can actually do it. Because I don't work the same schedule as everyone else. I mean, it's one thing to be in the West Coast, and then I work second shift. So this is around the time actually now that I would normally start one of these shows. So I was exploring that market, and as far as the Instagram thing goes, maybe Aaron Clarey's right. Well, he's usually right. I just have the thing is, as far as doing the Instagram thing, because that's where I got my start, you know? That's where I figured out the whole fucking live stream thing, and I started doing things there. And that's where the Laughter Humanity show started. That's where the End Times Report started. That's what this show is right now. It's the End Times Report. And for those of you who are watching on Instagram, if this gets cut, and I don't have an audience that's on Instagram, then this will be the only hour that you get on there. It won't be 2 hours. It won't be 2 posts, 3 posts, 4 posts, because apparently they put that what do you call it? That hour limit in again. Which way back when I had to work with before. Okay. The live stream's gonna end in 30 seconds. All right. Cut that, save it, and then start another one. All that bullshit I had to deal with. You know, I could see where Aaron Clarey had his criticisms. He's not wrong. But at the same time, that's where I got started. So I'm gonna say. And a noticeable number of people actually do still they like the live streams. They download them for themselves right off of Instagram. So, you know, might have lost of whether I want to keep doing that or not. I'm just saying. And so who knows if I'll keep doing it. Maybe I'll do it every once in a while. If YouTube actually takes off, who knows? I don't see YouTube taking off anytime soon. I see myself getting swatted before I get to the 1,000 follower mark. Let alone like Chris Von Erich, you have to have the listener. What do you call it? You have to have the watched hours as well and other things going on. Just saying. What are your channel goals? To get people the content that they actually want to listen to, so they tune in to listen to it. Now, if I start making money on the channel, well, that's tertiary at best. I can tell you the ultimate goal, though. I'll tell you this, and this is something I heard from Aaron Clarey. He's well past this point now. Again, go check out his channel, AARONCLAREY. All one word. Go check out his channel. Just saying. What he says, like, hey, you know, you want to make a decent living off of the YouTubes and all this stuff? Gets to 10,000 people, because what that means that you have 10,000 people that are listening, but 1,000 or so they're actually going to donate and super chat and subscribe to your channel and listen to the messages and all that, or the advertisements. You know, they'll do the work to actually kind of pay things. And if you're a minimalist, you don't really need that much, so you can actually make it look. Hey, if I can get there, that's fine. If I don't, I'm just talking to you assholes after a week of work, all that kind of stuff. I'm totally fine with that too, you know. And so I guess that's kind of the point. You know, I want to put out stuff that's, you know, entertaining, maybe even useful to you guys. Just hey, and what is social media and doing live stream using all that? What is it other than socializing? That's really what it is. It's socializing with you assholes. You guys take the time to come here and listen to this. You know, and I get to talk to you and all that stuff, and it's kind of cool. Chris Carter's in the chat. What's up? Not much. Not much going on. Apparently, neither does anyone else. I'm gonna adjust your stash. Boris told me I had a little bit too much going on. I need to actually visit a barber at some point, and I'm not saying he's wrong. I think he's right, actually. This may be a little bit much. Though what I did today, I was actually supposed to meet some girl today, which has some other things get in the way of. Most notably, and it seems like the Dark Light Dugan crowd is the one that's chiming in here. So you guys know about this, but I have my engine, like I have to get engine work done, and today my car was taken to an engine shop, and the guys who did it, they're going by C&D now. It used to be called T's Automotive. They're in Auburn, Washington. The guy took it down there with his wife's truck, and I don't know how he got it there. Hopefully, in one piece. So I had to go down there to pay the guy to do that. You know, so I had to deal with that and a lot of other things. These things happen. What can I say? So I had that to deal with today. But what I did today, actually, to get back to that point, I was supposed to meet some girl today, and I could just comb my facial hair and all that stuff, and it's something I do anyways to make sure that's at least okay. Well, I wear a respirator for work, so you know it's not gonna matter what I do with it, anyways. But hey, figure I'm gonna meet this girl. I'll do at least a little bit extra to make it look good. Now it didn't end up happening, but I used what was it? Some hair gel or something. Put it in the mustache, the beard, and all that stuff, and combed it, and it actually looked pretty nice, at least as far as I could tell. Maybe other people have different opinions. Who knows? All right. Step one, titties. I don't know what he's getting at, but I'm not disagreeing either. Should I even talk about how my last days have been going? That's all I want to really talk about. But you guys have something else you want to talk about? Just go ahead and throw it in the chat. I don't care. It's all good. This is just a hangout, chat, man. It's all it is. It's all it is. One thing I did want to note here, just real quick, I noticed that Instagram actually takes the right angle. So this is my right hand. I'm a southpaw. That's why my cigar is in this hand. So on Instagram, it actually shows my hand holding the cigar on the left side of the screen, where it should be. On YouTube, it shows it on the right side of the screen. It's the weirdest fucking thing ever. You think they have the shit figured out, but apparently not. Guess not. Whatever. Doesn't make much of a difference. Just like, I mean, it's audio or it's video content now because I'm on YouTube. But talking to a microphone, eventually it's auto quality. And once you get past any of the quirks they have to deal with, then it's the message that really matters. Just saying. Ask me how I know as a consumer and now as a producer. Just saying. You seem like a cool dude on Dark's channel. I'm alright, I guess. Dark's channel is cool. I love being there. I love talking to the people who are there. And for the most part, they're pretty okay. You know, you have the troll that was there last night. Me and Dark talked about it. I haven't even gotten to that. You know, again, these things happen. You know, I'm there to do my job. It's not exactly that I'm there to do the job. It's not why he modded me. I guess he does it because he likes. He does it because he likes you, and you're there in the chat and stuff. And I totally understand that. Most of the places where I'm a mod, that's the case. You know, Nick August, same thing. Masculine Geek, same thing. Red Sings the Blues. And all these are channels you guys should go check out, by the way. Same thing. One where I actually was kind of deputized for that. Some guy was trolling on Rob Says channel, and he made a lot of us regulars mods, and it was for that express purpose. You know, okay, somebody does some purple salamander shit, you know, to quote Nick August from way back when, and I think he's even forgotten about that. It's like, you take care of that shit, you know? It's one thing where you're talking about the First Amendment and all this stuff, and I totally understand. And if you don't want those swatted, then okay, I will respect your wishes, but you don't want the host distracted and dealing with shit that's ultimately going nowhere, that's going to fuck with the audience, that's going to detract from the point that you're trying to make on the show that you're making. And especially if it's the same drone bullshit that, you know, you see in other places. Like this is no different, you know? It was no fucking different. Which I'll get into that, I guess. Let me get the rest of the comments. That's why I'm here. Oh, I think he's talking about things like cool dude. Not shit here either. I don't know what he means. But Gia says she'll leave me if I shave my beard. Damn. Without doxing yourself where you're driving. Right now I'm driving a rental. The car that's in the shop, it's a Nissan from the 90s. Built in Nashville, by the way. So it is an American car. I have the strong policy of, you know what? Have a car that you can work on yourself, that you bought with cash. Now, I don't know if you're just not mechanically inclined, like Hot Russian X's or Ball of Chaos, then it's okay if you want to get a car that's newer that someone else can work on. I understand that, but then get it at least a few years older than the newer models. That way, you're not paying sticker price on a newer car. Just saying. In fact, that's exactly what a Hot Russian X did. She actually recently just paid her car off. How I know is how I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that to myself. Pops in, slaps like, pops out for slumber time. Oh, that's Shred Wizard. Okay, apparently he popped in and out. Okay. Jesus Christ. Any tips on eating pussy with facial hair? My GF complains about it hurting her vagina. Won't let me go down on her as much now. Well, first of all, I fail to see the problem here. But second of all, it's funny you bring that up. Because I had the same problem with Bowl of Chaos. I had a little bit of facial hair growing. And it was, ironically enough, it was because of her. She kind of encouraged all of this. That, and if you see this here, the reason I have the goatee, because I kind of have like a weak chin or recessed chin or something like that. So it looks better to have hair there. The problem that I had with going down Bowl of Chaos was it was growing out at the time, so it was stubble. It was hair that was being clipped at the time. So that obviously is going to dig into what is arguably some of the most sensitive parts of the female body, and that's going to be her vulva and everything else. And I caught all kinds of hell for that afterwards, even though I gave her one of the strongest orgasms of her fucking life doing it. By the way, above the downstairs neighbor's bedroom. Topic I brought up earlier tonight. So if you have facial hair, I mean, I will imagine the trick is to have it grown out and have it groomed so like there's no sharp points to it. Nothing that would actually poke her. Now, you may have what I used to have for a long time. You have like a flavor saver or something. That's totally different. But nothing that's sharp. It's like it. Like for me, okay, maybe you have a beard or something. Keep it well groomed, but have it at least long enough so it doesn't, it doesn't poke her where she shouldn't need to be poked. That'd be my answer. That said, I'll be 100% honest with you. I haven't had a woman around here for quite a while. So I can't answer the question empirically. Be 100% honest with you. But I've been around enough and had enough experience to be able to say that with at least a little bit of confidence. Just saying. Sub Shred, what are you doing? Or he might mean rear wheel drive. Maybe he likes Mustangs or old Nissans or something. Who knows? Your head, brother. There we go. Rear wheel drive, baby. No. My car right now, it's not a rear wheel drive, it's a front wheel drive, but you know it's meant to be a long distance cruiser, and if you look at the different platforms, front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, all wheel drive, because those are really the only three. And then you look at manual transmissions, automatics, and then now we have, what is it? Continuous variable transmissions, I think, CVTs. Front wheel drive stick shifts still kick ass from the fucking 90s. In fact, the car that I have now, which is still waiting engine work, it still boxes way up there with even the newest cars, like the one I'm renting now, in terms of fuel efficiency. That's right. A car from 25 fucking years ago is outboxing a lot of the cars that are out there today. That's in the same fucking category. I'm just saying. Robert Moore. Bacon! What's up, man? How you doing? Some chicks like it rough if they masturbate. I'll one up you. First of all, they all masturbate. They just lie to you and tell you they don't. Two, they all like it a little bit of rough. I'm just saying. God damn it, wrong one. Two Chris's with dogs in the picture. Okay. Some chicks like it set off their own don't rub. That's not wrong either. How's everybody doing tonight? What's everyone doing tonight? You drinking anything? Obviously listening to this, so I don't know. You maybe at the bar or not? If there is a bar to go to, what's everybody doing tonight? Just out of curiosity. Dudes, I'm a gigolo. All right. I've been there actually, believe it or not. And if you look at my dating sites, and you guys want to look at it for whatever fucking reason, I'm not saying it's a great fucking achievement of mine because it isn't. Because I haven't gotten laid off of any of the dating sites lately. I'll be honest with you, I haven't. I attribute that more to the area that I'm in, but hey, maybe I'm fucking up, and I've had help with it too. So maybe it is just me fucking up. Email me, bacon@thegoddamnbacon.com. I'll send you the link. I've got what I do is one of the things I do on there, and a lot of the apps or whatever, Plenty of Fish, mail.ru, whatever the hell is it, love.atmail.ru. That's the one that I found on my ex's phone, along with Tinder at a later date. Hotshot, if you're listening, yes, I'm talking about you. God damn it. Hot Russian X, I am talking about you. Yes, she listens to the show. Well, at least back when I was actually able to put on content on the fucking website. I'm just streaming it now. And so I don't care. But, you know, that one, I had to do my own things. I actually take a headshot with, you know, like me holding the camera, or not the camera, the phone, with the screenshot of, what was it? It was Bola Chaos, I believe. It's talking about she had full body cramps from an orgasm that I gave her. He's like, so I come on receipts, and maybe that's the turn on for some women. That's fine. I don't want those women anyways. But that at least proves that, you know what, I don't have to pay to fuck you, basically. That's what I'm saying. Look, I come on receipts. I'm not some limp dick fuck. You know what? If you get me in the fucking bed, then it's going to be a fun fucking time for you. Question is whether you're going to take it or not. Now, most chicks is not taking it. I'll be honest with you. They haven't. And that's fine. They're lost. You go fuck the tanner that's going to pay you $20 or $40 or $100 in Steam cards and all this other bullshit. Go right the fuck ahead. No, I'm fine. I'll sit here and chat with you assholes and drink beer and smoke cigars. Totally okay with that. No problem. And then guess what? Afterwards, I'm going to go that way, exit stage left, go shower, be stage right for you guys on YouTube. I'm going to go shower. I'm going to go stage right, stage left for you guys on YouTube. Cook something. Fucking around on Instagram, maybe on Twitter, listen to something on YouTube. It's Aaron Clary, or it's Dark Light Dugan, or it's Terrence Pop, or as Rob says, or Chris Von Erich, or anybody else like that, or Jack Napier. He was live earlier tonight, so yeah, I'll go do that with my fucking time. You know what? I've been doing that for the last few fucking months, and tell you what, it's been real fucking comfortable doing that. I'm just saying. You want to pretend you don't need me? Yeah, you don't. And I don't need you, but I know what you desire. And outside of money, it's going to be a good fucking time. You want to pretend you don't want to have a good time? You go right the fuck ahead. Plenty of other women are going to be miserable just like you. I'm just saying. Mustangs are for chicks. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I happen to like Mustangs, believe it or not. I mean, fun fact about Mustangs, out of all the Mustangs, now I tend to like Dodge. I like the Challenger specifically. But out of all of the old muscle cars, the pony cars, and all this stuff, Ford kept their Mustang alive throughout everything, throughout the gas shortage, throughout the embargoes, throughout the 90s, and all the crazy shit that happened then. And it's still alive now. Now they're in the same position that that Chevy is in with their Camaro, that Dodge is in with their Charger and their Challenger, which I will still prefer, albeit I have not driven any of them. But Ford still, I mean, their Mustang, it still has that appeal to me. It's like, look, it's unapologetically a fun car to drive, and that's what it is. Now, that being said, to Robert's point, I have seen quite a few chicks that have Mustangs, and no problem with that. They want to drive Mustangs, that's fine with me. Let me see this real quick. It'd be fun. It'd be crazy as hell if I'm just talking. Well, YouTube can hear me because I'm speaking through the mic. It'd be something else. I was like, I'm just trying to talk through the Instagram side, which is going to be cut within about 20 minutes or so. And then there's nothing going through there. Which, sorry guys. Whatever. Let's go. Fox body's real cool. Hey, Fox body. I like the Fox body Mustang. I really do. I think it's what he's talking about. Fox body Ice Ice Baby. Well, hell, you're really going into the 90s there. Oh, shit. You guys are going through the comments faster than I can get through them. All right, I need to go through there. She loves sitting on my face clean shaven, but now I find it difficult to get in there without scratching the beaver. Although she likes how I look with the beard more. Well, again, it depends on how you do the beard. A well-crafted beard, I suppose. I mean, I'm no expert on this, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Even what I'm doing is kind of experimental. But if your hair is growing out enough, it shouldn't be fucking with anything there. If anything, it's going to tickle anything, if nothing else. It's going to add other sensations. I'm just saying. Just me talking off the top of my head. I mean, and keep in mind that most of my cunnilingus experiments has been with me clean shaven. And the worst part that I've had was, where I had like stubble growing. Stubble is not what you want to have when you're going down on shit, because that's what's going to cause a problem. Now, if it's not stubble and it's a beard, then go ahead and let me know. All right, quite the quandary. Okay. Christian So is working. Mine's in the whole equestrian life. She gets horny as fuck after ride. Okay, that. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you're the one that has the horse chicks. Now, I know one person right now that has a horse girl, or she is a horse girl. But literally to the stereotype, that's my buddy in Enumclaw, she's in her 60s. And so parting up is pretty much that ain't happening for her. I think she's accepted that at some point, unless some miracle happens. It ain't happening. But from what I've heard, yeah, I think what was it? The guy with the mask who was on a dark show. I think it was on Tuesday. The Ted Pill, yeah, that's who that guy was. Even he said this, he said the same thing that I heard, and I've just heard it. I've not dated horse chicks. I don't mind dating horse chicks. It's just the level of commitment that you're going to have with them. They're going to value those horses even more than their own damn lives. And you got to understand this about, big equestrian animals or just any big farm animals like that. Like, it takes a lot to take care of those. It really does. They have to have a certain amount of feed. They have to have this amount of space to go run around and stuff. Did you know horses? You're used to traveling, just like what women like to say when they're on their, on their dating profiles. They like to travel. Like to run around. They need the space to go, and then you have to pay for that space, and then you have to pay for when they get sick, and you have to pay for the antibiotics and all this other stuff. There's a lot that goes into that. Now, my buddy runs a farm, so she actually does get a benefit outside of the actual cost. But even she herself, I make my money to make my living and pay for my house and my property and stuff, and then the rest of it is sunk right into taking care of the animals that are on the property. Her horses, her llamas, chickens, ducks, all that kind of stuff. You got to take that into consideration. Just saying. If she's a good person, then she's a good person. And if you can make that work for you, then you go ahead and make it work for you. I'm not saying don't do it. But understand what you're getting yourself into, is what I'm saying. If you got that and you can deal with it, go ahead. I am not here to stop you. But that's a huge fucking hurdle to jump. No pun intended. Now she just got back from a concert with my girl. Hey, are there concerts happening right now? What state do you live in? We're still pushing shit back until November, until the earliest. Found her on Hinge. Funny enough, you bring it up. Actually, I kicked off of there. And I think it was because, again, always nice to have receipts. Maybe it's a bad thing to put on your dating profiles. Maybe it isn't. It was a screenshot of what Bolo Chaos said, because I was having sex noise complaints from the neighbors. And by the way, that was a point I brought up on the Jack Neighbors post, because Rob, RobSays.net, he talked about, what was it? He was talking dirty to his woman, like in the office, and some other woman overheard him and reported him for sexual harassment, and it taken to the federal level, apparently. J9 Life on Instagram joined. Thanks for joining. But yeah, that happened, and my comment was, somebody's going to comment, somebody's going to file a sexual harassment complaint because some other guy that you overheard as a woman is offensive to you, that means you're not getting good dick at home. That's what that means. And it's the same thing with somebody who's going to make complaints about, the sex noises that are coming out of some unit that's above you or aside from you, whatever. See, I've had that happen before at another place. I lived in a place where it was I lived in the grandfather unit. And I think it was the owner's son. It was a big place. It was a resort place, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, all that stuff. It was 3 stories, but we had the grandfather unit there. And I even turned down the fucking audio of whatever the hell we were listening to. I think Hot Rusher next, she was on the computer. So I was like, you hear this? And whatever reason, she couldn't hear. But like, I'm listening to this guy fuck this woman. You can hear her like moaning like no tomorrow. Like, yeah, that's fucking cool. Yeah, go ahead. I didn't say that out loud or anything. I didn't breach the 4th wall. Let's put it that way. I did not breach the 4th wall. That's something that's very important as far as having an apartment. You're going to hear sounds from other people just living their fucking lives. Now, okay, like a couple weeks ago, I was trying to record a show, and I did, but I wasn't able to upload, and I got pissed off, and I took my hammer and smashed the phone into bits. Now, that's over the top, especially at 3, 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. That's a difference. But ordinary noise, like, okay, you're bringing your wife to completion, or your partner to completion, or you're getting service to being brought to completion, anything like that. Or, you drop something, all this other stuff. Those people who are just sitting there waiting around, with the broom handle, waiting to hit the ceiling and all this shit, that shit's over the line. But the question is why are they doing that in the first place? And the reason is because, again, the people who are below me, the ones who are the main bane of my existence as far as having Ball of Chaos over and us fucking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day or whatever. It's not like the woman was bad looking. I would have taken her up. And in fact, she had some other guy coming over with Missouri license plates, by the way. Some other black guy. Hey, did it just get dark in here? While this guy was away. One of the other secrets that I have here. What the fuck is that? Flame almost be updating. I don't know. Anyways. You only can play about someone else's sex life if you don't have the sex life that they have, is what I'm saying. To send multiple complaints to the fucking landlord because somebody is fucking someone else's brains out and you can hear it. It means that you aren't getting your brains fucked out yourself. Or you're not fucking someone else's brains out. Most notably, the partner that, yeah, I'm just saying. Another thought I had tonight. Let me get the rest of the comments. Being honest, and a lightweight, I'm not sure what Robert means. Dating this one almost 2 years. The horse girl? Okay. Again, I'm not here to tell you who to date and who not to date. Just understand the risk. Just understand the fucking risk. POF is shit. Funny enough, let's forget the most traction. That and the mail.ru, whatever the fuck it is. The one my ex said that she actually communicates with her mom on. Even though there is a mail.ru app that's just the mailing app. It's like kind of like, let's do an equivalent. There's gmail.com, and everyone here probably has a Gmail account. I've got several. be like a gmail.com. Okay, you got the gmail.com, but then you have dating at gmail.com. She had the dating at gmail.com. It wasn't hard for me to find the regular fucking mailing app. So she was looking to fuck around. And eventually she found it, and I don't know exactly the extent that she was fucking around, but I know. I'm sorry, honey. Still love you. I know. Just saying. Chris Carr got banned on Twitter. Hey, join the club. I'm on my 5th account there. Actually, I've been on there in like a week. I just had too much shit going on. Shit I'll share with you in a moment. So as I get through the comments. Yes, some chicks are hardcore. Hard in all caps. Okay. Best, I'm having trouble. See, I'm looking through Polaris glasses now, so it's hard for me to see. That's all my Amazon list of shit to get. So just sorry, just bear with me. And this should actually be a little bit brighter. In fact, let me see if I can fix that. That'll lower my battery life, but that's fine. There we go. That's much better. Best dating apps in my experience are Tinder, Hinge, OkCupid, and Bumble. Chris, what area are you in again? Oh, I think you're in Arizona or something, right? Or no, that was Christian Soda, I think. Too many catfish on Match and POF. Yes. Yes, there are. That whole thing, hey, add me on Snapchat. Add me on Kik. K-I-K, by the way. Yeah, that's a definite red fucking flag. That's something I've been experimenting with. I've been investigating all this other stuff. Eventually start asking for Steam cards, Google Play cards, all this other stuff. They're just trying to get money out of you. And God knows, it may actually be the woman that's doing that, but it could be a fucking dude for all you know. Dudes need to lead the way and have the patience to please for the right woman. She's got to earn it. She really has to earn it, really. Camaro Z01. That's an engine code. I know that one. That's a pretty damn good engine, if I remember correctly. 6-speed manual. Nice. Is that what you own? Cool. Awesomeness. Jesus Christ, I am way behind. Guns don't kill people. Mustangs kill people. Nice. Depends. I'm not saying regulate Mustangs or anything, but he ain't wrong. Match and all the sites are a meat market. Well, it's always been a meat market. It really has been, man. I like Mustangs. All right. Trim it, Chris. Okay, I think Chris was the one that he was talking about. He wants to go down on the girl, but he has the beard, whatever. That shouldn't be a problem. If you got a decent beard, it shouldn't be a problem. Hey, dude, send me a picture. Go to email me, bacon@thegoddamnbacon.com. Send me a picture of that, and if I can't answer your question, then I'll send it to Bull Rush or someone else, and they'll be able to answer your question for you. Okay? I got no problem helping you with that as best I can. I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't mind going down on a chick right now, as long as she doesn't have gonorrhea. No. As long as that's not an issue. That shouldn't be an issue. It really shouldn't. So I'm actually kind of curious to see what you mean. Is this scraggly beard? Is it not growing in properly? Maybe you're just getting an age, you're like 20 years old or something. Again, you know, like I'll share you this little backstory. Actually, I was thinking about it earlier today. You know, when you start getting facial hair, at least as far as I did, my brother did, and a lot of other people did, as far as I know, you hold on to the facial hair that you can grow, and that can get problematic. And actually, I had pretty decent facial hair back then. It didn't grow all that long, but I held on to what I held on to. And then one day I decided, hey, you know what? Time to shave it all off. I want the clean shaven look for a long time. And now I decided to grow this out. But that took some time. It took some thinking. It's what it did. So, yeah, send me a picture. Don't worry. I'm not going to send it out to anybody. Who the fuck am I going to send it to? You're not going to dox anybody. I'm not going to dox you on this show. Never going to happen. Go ahead. Me and my wife did porn of around films. I'm not sure what you mean there. Please explain that. Chris Carter, mine's 29, 5'2", 110. She's fun. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Have fun. Have fun with the horse chicks. I'm not saying don't have fun with them. Just be careful what you invest in. Do you want to be responsible for that horse when it has to go and get surgery, or it dies and you have to deal with whatever the hell that entails? Know what you're getting into. Just saying. You never be important to them as the horses. Okay, good. At least you understand that. At least you understand that. Okay, good. That's all I want to say. So have fun with them. They like riding horses. They like riding something else. I'm just saying. And if I was Chris Von Erck, are we playing the hey now bit here? Just understand what you're getting yourself into. That's all I'm saying. Robert's laughing at Chris. Don't date a chick that loves horses. I disagree. I'm just saying don't get committed. Don't. Well, I wouldn't get committed to a chick these days anyways. Just because I've been there, done that, know what it entails, ain't worth it. Have a chick that's committed to you. You want a chick that's committed to you, but you're committed to your damn mission, whatever the hell you're doing. That's what I would do. Okay? You always need to be able to let her take the silk, so to speak. If she needs to bail, if she is on a different path that is a problem with the path that you're on, let her go. You're always in the better path when she is the one seeking you, not the other way around. Ask me how I know. She does a good job, pays for her own shit. Church girl, that doesn't mean shit, by the way. I'm just going to let you know. Might keep this one around keep around for a while. Oh, Chris is in Florida, by the way. Okay. In other news, there's horse chicks in Florida. I guess it's flatland, so they can run around there. Instagram stream is ending. Only one person joined, so I'm not going to bother trying to resurrect that. Thank you guys for listening on Instagram if you're listening later. Tune in to the YouTube channel. Type in The Goddamn Bacon. You guys know what it is. Until next time, be chaos, my friends. And there goes the Instagram chat. Why did I do the YouTube thing? I don't know. No one tuned into the Instagram part. Lost the remnants of my cigar. Damn it. You guys throw in some comments. I'll scroll all the way down and see what you guys say about that. Just give me a Times report. I'm thinking Don't Date Horse Chicks. That'd be a good title. Well, I'll put in just chatting for now. Yeah, I'm not recording anything, so I mean, it kind of frees me as far as that goes. Let me scroll all the way down. What's my email? I could put it in the chat in a little bit after I put this up, but it's bacon@thegoddamnbacon.com. Spelled exactly the way it sounds. Jesus Christ. Try smoking the wrong end. And more than one chick say that. In fact, I'm almost done with this cigar. Oh, man. Gotta tickle Chris. I don't know what he means. When it gets stretched out that far, only she can please it. Yeah, if you get a chick that's like that, I'm not saying the chicks fuck their horses. I'm not saying that. Well, at least I will hope not. But hell, who knows? Like Kamala thick neck giggles. Jesus. All praise future President Harris. Oh my God. Jumpers, a couple notches above barrel racing girls, slightly classier, but they're usually fucking crazy. Well, all women are crazy. It's just all women are crazy. It's just the type of crazy that you're willing to accept. That's really the thing. That's really it. Let's see. No email for that, but okay. Just chatting tonight. I'll put it in the description. PSA. Don't marry horse chicks. That's what I'll put in there. There we go. I think that's good enough. There. And now let's just be talking to you assholes on YouTube. That's fine with me. How'd everyone's week go? We'll talk tomorrow. Don't worry, I'll be here. But how did everyone's week go? I think I'm done with this cigar. Here. There we go. Last hour has been posted on Instagram. And yeah, hey, no one tuned in there. Maybe Aaron Claire is right. Maybe I should be doing this more here. But if let's be honest, if I had to do more on here, then I'll have to put it this way: it's going to cost more hours. I'm going to run it more out of hours, and I'll have to start paying to have the StreamYard here. Right now, I'm not at that point that I can justify spending whatever it is on StreamYard. And frankly, Red Sings the Blues, if you're listening, I want StreamYard advertised here. If you look to the top right of the screen, it says it's powered by StreamYard. I want them to be advertised, and they're paying a lot to do to do advertising right now. Okay, and so I like advertising them. They're a good company. They're doing the Lord's work. Okay, and I want people to know that StreamYard is powering this. Even if I get paid, I'll probably just leave that there. You know, maybe I'll put the old bacon on flames thing there at some point, but most likely I'll just keep the regular thing, powered by StreamYard. I want people to know this is powered by StreamYard. I like the company that much. They're willing to do the work so I can get this stream out to you. And if it isn't getting out to you in the way they want, they will take the fucking time to get that figured out. Something I like about them. What can I say? I support good companies. Dressage, cream of the crop when it comes to equestrian women. The way they use their legs to squeeze precise inputs in the horse is similar to Kegel action. Very classy. Plus, they're tight as fuck. And now, I have a little bit of an issue with that, and maybe you can answer this later. Now, Hot Russian X, when we were doing the whole party ride thing, she rode her bike every once in a while, and I helped her tune it up so she could actually ride it decently. But for the most part, she stuck to her roller skates, her rollerblades. And I even told her, okay, biking probably isn't for you. And if you look at it, riding that's going to numb things downstairs. So you're not getting the same sensation that you normally would if you're getting pounded out. Now, it's never been an issue with us, but probably one of the reasons she kind of took that point is like she even recognized that herself. Like, biking is not for her. I see horse riding the same way. She's getting a lot of assistance, a lot of those vibrations, all that stuff. I would figure that you get a lot more numbing stuff going on because you're riding in that position. Again, you have that cowboy stance for a reason. And I figured it'd be the same kind of thing with the girl. So maybe it is tighter, but is she still getting the same sensation? I don't know. Go ahead and answer in the chat below. I'm getting to everything. LT4, that must be another it's a Mustang engine, not a Mustang, it's another Corvette engine or a Camaro engine or something like that. 2017. Okay. Chris Carr says I just need to use some beard oil to soften it up. It's just a little rough. I'm 33. Hey, you're around the same age that I am. What's your email again? bacon@thegoddamnbacon.com. Actually, now that I'm not broadcasting, I can log into this. Turn this off. Hey, no engagement on Instagram? Why live stream there? I like live stream on Instagram. But if there's no engagement, then why do it? I'm just saying. I'm asking for a friend. Turn you down. Wait for it to load. Go to my page. Your channel. Still 116 subscribers. Thank you all. I am still alive. Okay. Give me a second. I'll put it in the chat. There you go. BaconTheGoddamnBacon.com. Usually was pretty good. I'm not sure what he means. I don't do Instagram. Week's been good. He was asking my question on how everyone's week has been. Cool. Good. Glad to hear it. Pronounced dressage. Okay. We're getting fancy here. All right. Camaro. ZL21, that's one I've heard of. And then there's my comment. There's my email address. So if you want to contact me off of here, then you can contact me there. No problem with that. My week has been pretty busy. My car is finally at the engine shop now. And I went to go pay the guys there, and that kind of coincided with the time that I was supposed to be spending with another chick that's in my inbox right now. Which apparently she ended up being busy too, so that's fine. Hey, these things happen. What are you gonna do? And I wanted to go buy a what was it? Since I was in town, I was gonna go buy a phone cart. I went to the local Rite Aid, used to go into. I'm not sure what you're referring to. My car? It's not a 240. It's okay. Yeah. 300ZX. No, it's not either of those. It's a 200ZX or SX rather. It's basically it's a two-door Sentra. So just because you asked. But I went there and was planning to get another pack of beer and all that stuff, and get in the car, which they should have had 2 or 3, 4 fucking days to ship that shit there. Apparently, I didn't have my fucking card, so it's gonna be a minute before I get my show number back. Which I'm not sure how I'm gonna call. Chris Von Erck on his next show. It should be tomorrow. What is it? Rhett Lens, I believe. Rhett Lens in all caps. For whatever reason, he does all caps. Whatever. But I go there, but they have quite a few other things. Most notably, they have this. This actually is the house bourbon I have, and I didn't even realize it at the time. I'm thinking it's a different version because it says outdoorsman, and then I realized as I was coming home, I was like, "That's the regular whiskey that they have. They just do it in a different format." And I was gonna try it tonight, and I was like, "But it's the same shit that I have on tap here, basically." So, no point opening up. You know what? I'll just throw that in my EDC pack. Hey, and if it's some girl's house, you know what? I've got something to smoke, and then I got something to drink. There you go. Takes care of that. Then I went to this, what was it? The cigar box. Do you even drift, bro? I used to, actually. When I had my 91 Infiniti Q45, which is rear-wheel drive, and by the way, at a 4.5 liter V8, that on paper put out 278 horsepower because of the gentleman's agreement way back when in between Japan and the United States. But in actuality, put it well over 300 horsepower. Put well out over that. Okay. I actually drifted with that quite a few times, even with the computer problems that I had. I don't know if you know this about Japanese motors. They depend a lot on computer power. But it was That had to have been one of the most fun cars I think I've ever had. Yes, I have drifted, bro. I have. Yeah. I went to the cigar box and got quite a few cigars. In fact, I got them right here. They gave me this paper bag for whatever reason. One of the other reasons I wanted to go there was because last time I was there, they gave me a bag that was more of a humidor bag and helps preserve cigars, all that stuff. Here's what I got. Let's see what we got here. I have a whole cigar haul here. You know how chicks have a fucking they have like a clothing haul, bikini haul, all this other shit. I get cigar hauls. That's what we do here. Here's this Macanudo Palladium. That's this one. Oh, here's something is from Alec Bradley. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Oh, Gatekeeper Robusto. I had to get that. This is in like some wax paper or something. Something from JFR. Can't remember exactly what it stands for. But I've had their cigars before. They're pretty decent. And they're the ones that, and let me bring this back out. It has that little twist top on the top there. Okay. So you don't even need to use a cigar cutter or anything. You just pull that off, you light it, and off you go. Another one I saw. It's aged 15 years. Oh. Southern Reserve. Oh, the Hedonism cigar. This is a Hedonism cigar. I got this one. Pretty fucking cool. I got another Oliva. It wasn't okay. This isn't like the one I got before. Oliva Melanio. Kind of pronounced like melanin. That one I can't wait to try. Okay. I got another Perdomo. Again, RobSays.net. He's the one to turn me on to these. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's a damn good cigar. And finally, what's this one from? I think it's no, it's not a Rocky Patel. Encore Majestic. I just saw it. It looked good. That's how I jump into a lot of cigars, actually. I mean, that's how I got into a lot of them these days. Cigars that look good. So I got a hell of a haul. I don't need to visit the smoke shop for the next 3 or 4 fucking weeks if I want to. I probably will. Because I have some good cigars there, and I still have the not the receipts, what do you call it? But basically the wrappings that kind of mark which ones I'm looking for. Probably go there looking for those. I was supposed to do that today, and I totally forgot to bring them, so I just went and got a whole bunch of cigars afterwards. So, again, these things happen. Just saying. That's how I get into pussy, too. I'm not disagreeing with you. Rappers or not. Just saying. No, but that's what I did today. Obviously, yesterday, you guys are probably there for that. Had the whole issue with what was his name, Anthony, I think. That guy was he was fucking with the chat, or not even fucking with the chat. He was fucking with the host, Dark, and I'm real hands off as far as that stuff goes. But if you start going too far, like this guy was, it's like, no, your ass is getting swatted, and I started getting, what do you call it? Let's just say feedback from chat. Like, hey, you're inviting this guy's First Amendment speeches. That applies to being prosecuted by a government for saying something. Like TJ Martinell's books. Perfect example. Go check out TJ Martinell with 2 L's at the end. He has a very good series out. Was it The Stringers, The Redeemers, or The Stringers, The Informers, and The Redeemers? Go check that out. Revealing that coming up at some point. Okay. I mean, there's a difference between that and then coming on somebody's private shot, like this one, for example. Okay, hell, I'm pretty cool if anybody fuck with me. But if you start spamming the chat, like, okay, Donovan Sharp is shit. Donovan Sharp is shit. Donovan is shit. Donovan is shit. Donovan is shit. All that stuff. All that stuff. Okay, that I'll polish about. Anything else, I'm cool with. No, I mean, as far as this checkup, I mean, I'm just here just talking. I'm just here just hanging out, talking to you assholes. Okay? So it's not like I have a certain point that I need to get to. I'm just here hanging out. Maybe tomorrow I'll have something to talk about. Who knows? Right now I'm just drinking beers, smoking cigars, showing off cigars, and just talking to you guys. So many things on game. But I know what trolling activity to look for. Been in this game long enough to know that. Okay. And so I did what I did. My fucking job. And so other people spoke up and they didn't want this guy swatted. Dark said he didn't want him swat. All right, fine. Let him do that. But it was partly a failure on my part. The guy achieved his fucking goal. He derailed the whole fucking show. He had like several other people fucking tune out because he was engaging this guy. And Dark, who actually does have he has my number. He actually called me earlier today after I got the phone with the engine shop. Me and him talked about that. I'm not going to say what we talked about. This is a private call, but he understood what I was doing. Hey, these things happen. These things happen. It's the reason you have moderators in your chat when you get big enough. I'm not big. I mean, I have moderators on my chat. None of them are here right now. And right now, they're not needed because just a few of us talking here. And that's fine. But you got to understand when they're needed. And the job that they do. Just okay. Do I need to fuck him, bro? You talking about Anthony? I'm guessing. Oh yeah, it looks like it. Anthony was gonna swat him. Seriously, he's gay as fuck. Okay. Not totally sure what he means by that, but okay. Give my email. I can actually check now that I'm not streaming on the Instagrams. Hang on a second. Yeah, but yeah, but yeah, but open my fucking emails, asshole. Yep, is my email gonna open? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got your email. Hang on. You're in Florida. Okay, cool. All right. Oh yeah, I see your. Okay, you sent me a picture. Okay. Um. Yeah, you got a decent beard, man. No, that looks no. It's not like you have a straggly beard or anything. It's well established. Okay. And if you want me to reply further, I guess go ahead and send me another email. You shouldn't have an issue with that. And so maybe I don't know. Maybe it's an issue with her. I don't know. Okay. But no, that's around normal. I mean, you got the mustache. It's well trimmed and all that stuff. Not that I'm the person to really ask about this, but as far as I can tell, um, it looks fine to me. My thing is that you know what? It's like if you got stubble, then that's the problem because now you're prodding all those sensitive parts and all that stuff. You know, I'm just saying. But I don't see that as far as what you're saying, what you sent me. Okay, Dark is cool as fuck. Yes, he is. Um, but I can tell Dark was getting rattled. Fuck that. Yeah, that exactly. That's my point. That is my point. That's what a mod is there for. Okay, I don't think it was just me that felt that like there was 3 or 4 other mods who were there, like kind of in and out. They should have dealt with that beforehand. I should have dealt with that beforehand. And okay, I'm working during that time. I was actually looking for a specific address and literally asking the chat. I was like, okay, I heard some comment that was like literally unacceptable. It was like, and no one else could seem to find it either. Whatever. And that's what happened. It is what it is. I'm gonna say. Oh, DOD brought me here. Kickapoogian boy. That's an interesting name, but thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Rate the beard. I'm not a chick. Sorry, you'd have to have a chick do that. Looks good to me, but I'm not. I mean, hate to break it to you, I'm not into guys with beards or into guys at all. So I couldn't really rate it. I don't know. It looks fine to me. I'm just saying. Just like networking, you got my info. Okay, no problem, man. Oh, does beard oil soften up? I don't know specifically. Now, I don't use any products really. And again, go talk to Bull Rush. You can find them at LazarusRazors.com. Let me see if I can put it in the chat. Hang on. He's usually here. But he's got other things going on, that's fine. Oh man. There we go. It's already saved. That's cool. You guys go check that out. LazarusRazors.com. Okay. Go check him out. He's got a lot of stuff. I mean, he has a beard, much like you do. Okay. So he would know about that. I don't. But check him out and he'll be able to point you in the right direction. Okay? Tell him I sent you, by the way. Yeah, Beck, I sent you this way. What do I do with my beard? I don't know. I sent you the Lazarus Razors. I'm just saying. Chris is getting a real kick out of what we're saying here. No homo. Yeah, no kidding. There we go. There's that. Right. I didn't know I'd be doing YouTube tonight. I'm gonna run out of fucking hours. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna run out of fucking hours. There's going to be a week where I'm going to have to take a fucking week off, and who knows what the hell's going to happen. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Oh. What's her name that should be showing up next month? Right around the time that I'll be running out of hours, actually, now that I think about it. Hey, that'd be fine. Hey, you guys might have to go a week without looking at my ugly mug here. You might have to go without that. Oh, damn, it sucks to be you. Without me sitting here, smoking cigars, talking shit, drinking beers, figuring out what the hell I'm going to eat, all that kind of stuff. It's going to really suck. I won't be here to do that if I keep using up all my goddamn time. My God. What are y'all going to do? You know. I mean, I don't know. It's me on a Friday evening. I just wanted to hang out, talk to you guys for a minute before I hang it up for tonight. I'm already drinking, so that's a foregone conclusion for the rest of my damn beer. What is this, the Mirror Pond Pale Ale? Yes, it is. Mirror Pond Pale Ale. Had the Sam Adams Summer Ale before that. Guinness Extra Stout before that. And Big Baller IPA. Because I love my man Tit Juice. Because, by God, if you ever drink an IPA, you're going to grow man tits. As you can see right here, you know, I've got a fucking double D set after drinking all the man tit juice. Just saying. Just fucking saying. Maybe it's because, you know, I don't retain my semen and I don't sun my butthole and I don't eat my cornflakes and all that other bullshit that the fucking gurus decide to tell you. Maybe that's the reason. Almost like there's a correlation. Is there? I'm just asking for a friend here. Nothing wrong with enjoying the vices that you've decided to take on. Just know what you're getting into. I told Antoine's chat earlier today. Antoine Bandel with an E at the end. Guy had a 11-year-old person that was in the chat, and he was asking about a lot of things that is way beyond him. Like, you know, he knows about alcohol and cigarettes and all this other stuff, and or just tobacco products in particular. And I even ended up just kind of like just sending him stuff because I ended up on a 20-minute overlay on an order. You know, and I told him this. You know, look. Okay, when did I get an alcohol? I had my first legal drink, actually. I mean, I had my first drinks, actually, when I was in the single-digit age, actually. It was a bottle of gin. In fact, funny enough, it was this fucking bottle. Not this bottle particularly, but this particular brand. You can see it's Seagram's gin. I mistook it for a bottle of water or a glass of water and proceeded to spray it all over the TV and got sent home afterwards. Or sent to bed, rather. That was my first experience with alcohol. Another one I had was I had found several cans of Budweiser. I was about 15, 16 or whatever. It was summer vacation. I had my buddy Dewan over. We went through those and it wasn't anything special. The most that I remember was that it made us want to pee. That was about it. I'm sure there was some psychoactive things that happened then, but wasn't anything special. I didn't have a drink again until I was actually legal age, and I was working at not working at a place. I was working for a contractor. We were installing the Verizon Fios lines up in the Pomona area, the high desert, whatever you want to call it. And we stayed across the street from a moose lodge. Okay, and the main boss was out, so it was just us. They heard I didn't drink, so they wanted to see how I deal with it. And here's how the moose lodge fucking operates: pay $60 a year, at least back then. I don't know how much it is now. You can have yourself and a buddy in there, and that was the buddy. The regular beer, just your regular 12 ounce or whatever, like this, $2. Get a shot with $6. Here's the thing: the shots are quad shots. That means, and what I drank at the time, it was Cazadores Reposado tequila. I remember it well. It was a quad shot of that. That means there's 4 shots in one glass, and that was $6. I did a shot with them, and I did a shot with someone else. I've done 8 shots of tequila at that point. Okay. So is everyone else there. I was with the other guy who was in the building with us. We go to look for my coworker. We go find him in my place. He answers the door fully fucking naked, and he's completely out of it. The other guy, he signs off. He goes home. I go walk to the nearest 7-Eleven, which is about a mile away. Yes, I'm walking there. Okay. I go there. I get a couple hot dogs, a Maxim magazine, some other shit. Walk all the way back. I'm totally fucking fine. No problem. It was my first experience drinking. Now I'm rather seasoned, to be honest with you. Yeah, that was. I mean, if there was my first experience drinking, but it's fine waiting until that time. You're not missing anything. And like I told the kid in the chat, you know what? You're not missing anything. You don't need to start drinking when you're 13. You don't need to start smoking weed or smoking cigarettes or whatever it is. And I don't think the guy was, or the girl, I don't know. I don't know which gender it was. Yes, there's only 2. Sorry, assholes. There's no need to get into that now. And then again, other advice: don't get in the fucking debt that your fucking peers are getting into. Don't do the things that don't do the other things your peers are doing right now, and hopefully you won't. He's somebody I've seen in this chat before, so. But I don't mind, passing advice along, especially, if I'm on a layover or something, and I can just talk to people. That's good. I'm glad I'm able to do that, So, but that's what I did. And hey, I turned out as the degenerate that you guys see here that literally everything that you see on this chat and everything that you're hearing, I've been able to pay for, so I'm doing something right at least. I may be doing a lot of things wrong, but at least I'm doing something right. What can I say? All right, I'm tired and I got food to cook and all this other shit, so let me get to the rest of the damn chat. God damn it. I mean, she still loves me going down on the beaver. I have to be careful. Can't be aggressive like as it could be when I was clean shaven. Nah, I may encounter that same problem. Not sure. But if you got something that's already established, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. That's all I'm saying. Maybe she just has some special issue with facial hair. I don't know. Hey, that might be a reason. Okay, well, you don't like me going down on you, then I won't. But you can go down on me. I don't know. Maybe that could be an excuse or something. Maybe she wants it to be one sided. In fact, a lot of girls actually do want to be one sided. Ask me how I know. It could be that case. I don't know. About to call a night, brother. Have a good night. I did date a girl with bleach butthole. Not gonna lie, it was nice. Okay. I was 11, first drink. Yeah, okay. This kid actually, I think he was 11 too. So I don't think he's had his first drink or anything, and hopefully he doesn't. That's why I tried to warn him against. Like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to be with the cool kids and all that other stuff. Okay, so just get your shit taken care of, and if you can learn that real early, then you're gonna be way ahead of your own pack here. Just saying. My parents used to put beer in my bottle so I fall asleep. I actually did that. Funny enough, you bring it up, Christian. Bullet Cass, for a while, she was working with Rover, the app. So she was doing dog sitting, and at one point she had this dog. We'll just call her Barky, or him Barky. It was some super, really active dog. Okay. And she wanted to come see me because I don't know. She was parked at the Walmart that was close by, but she walked him down the bike path that would have brought us to my place, thinking that would tire him out. Oh no, that didn't happen. Okay, so she shows up here with Barky because she wants to get her 15 cc's of female happiness, which I can't blame her for. Only problem is that every time that we kind of left the dog alone, it did what the title named Barky would do. Bark its ass off. Now, this place, much like the place that I have now, strict no pet rules. And given that I already had to deal with noise complaint issues, already a problem. So me and her are going at it. We finally just closed the bedroom door so Barky couldn't get in. We're going at it. No, and I hear my phone going off. And I know it's the landlord because he's calling to find out what the fuck is going on because the downstairs neighbors and probably the next door's neighbors as well. It was reported that there's that noise, and then now there's a noise of her being super fucking loud as per usual. And at that point, I had learned at that point, I was like, look, just go ahead and get the deed done. Okay? Just go ahead and get your fuck on. Get her off, and then get you off inside of her and all that stuff. Okay? And I go, and I look. There was a phone call, and there's a message like, you have a dog in the house, and he writes in whatever the clause was to not having dogs. And I was like, okay. I write him back. Okay. He'll be going in a few. I didn't say whether it was minutes, hours, days, whatever. I just said a few. We end up going at it again, literally on the couch with the dog there. And literally, I still remember, like, I'm holding this dog, and what I did, I actually fed him some beer in hopes that I would quiet him down. It didn't fucking work. Yes, I did my research beforehand. It still didn't work. It didn't poison him or anything, but it didn't work. I still remember both of us coming to a climax while I'm holding this dog's mouth shut. It was the craziest thing ever. But that was that's one crazy episode. I can say that. Me and my sister would raid my dad's old ass Dur Scotch. I don't know what that is, but okay. Nasty shit, I believe you. Chris is laughing at something. I got reloaded and came back. What's up? Oh, I was just now I'm talking about old stories between Meatball Chaos and Barky the dog. That is something that is I don't know if anyone else can actually say. I held a dog's mouth shut while I was coming inside of a woman that was also coming as well. I don't know if anyone else could say that. Now that I think about it. It's one of these unique experiences. What can I say? It's still totally her fault that she brought the fucking dog over. I mean, she could have tied him outside or something. Maybe tied to a tree. Could have barked, but I don't know. Maybe, I mean, there's always all kinds of kids and stuff outside, so who knows how that would have went. I don't think the dog would have bitten anyone, but who knows? Maybe she was doing anything. I don't know. But that's quite a unique experience. Just saying. Moose Lodge. As a kid, it was beer in the Knights of Columbus. I'm sure what he means. The priest came to my grandparents' house to finish and get a drive home. Was he masturbated beforehand? I'm just asking for a friend. I was not an altar boy. I didn't ask you if you were. Okay. Are you telling yourself here that there's that trope about women? You know, you let women talk long enough, they just eventually telling yourself, is that what's happening here? I hope you're a guy because your name is Robert and not Rebelcher, but you know, same. My dog would go under the bed and fart when we'd fuck. Little bastard. Never completely killed the mood, but not cool. Your dog was a fucking psychopath. Pets know when you're fucking. Dogs know when you're fucking. Cats know when you're fucking. And I don't know about the other ones. And as far as they can hamper that, I don't know. But they all know it. Every single animal knows when you're fucking in your household if they're a pet. They know. It's just dogs and cats that we're the most familiar with. Okay? So how they take that's a totally different thing now. Chris's dog did not like you guys having fun, apparently. But they all know. Just saying. Dog was wagging all smiles and couldn't finish. That makes one of us. I don't care. He could wag all along. You could be that. You could be that woman's doggy best friend. Oh, trust me, she's getting her 15 cc's of female happiness. So trust me. Unless there's some other, circumstances going on at the time, which has happened. I'll be honest with you, it's happened. She's getting it, and she will want it, and she will take it, and she'll be fucking happy. Either feeling it go inside of her or the effects afterwards. I'm just saying. Hey, look in my girl's eyes the first time it happened, though. The dog or whatever, or okay. Chelsea was okay. That could be a cause. Yeah, you gotta get your dog laid, I guess. Hey, fine. Hey, do a doggy date or something. You know, get your dog laid. You know, when you're trying to get laid with your wife or whoever you're with. There you go. Problem solved. All right. I'm gonna go shower and I'm gonna go make some meat. And then guess what? When I'm done making some meat, I'm gonna go eat too. I hope that's not a shock to anybody. Any final questions? I'll leave this open for the next couple minutes. I'm still under the 2 hour mark, so I think I'm good. I just realized I'm still streaming on the phone. Got plenty of data on this, so I'm good. Should be, or at least I think I do. We'll find out later. By the way, just a note, this will be the Come Signs of Summer. I have the window fans on. If you can hear that, I'm not sure. Hey, right, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear the window fans. Put a 0 if you can't. Okay, yeah. Look, I'm in a third-story attic unit. It's going to get hot, and the higher up you are in a building, the hotter it's going to get. I felt that literally just walking in today. I even turned down my space heater. I haven't turned it off completely yet because the next few weeks it's going to be rather more chilly here. Okay? So I'm leaving it lit. But it was hot when I came in. Okay? So but as the summer years come, or the summer months come in, summer days come in the 70s, 80s, 90s, probably even the hundreds at some point. Yes, the Pacific Northwest actually does have fucking seasons now. They didn't used to back in the 90s, from what I heard. They have seasons now. So I'll be running the fans. Hopefully the mic is isolating this enough so you can just hear me and not the fans in the background. I do what I can for sound quality, but what are you going to do? Look, I don't feel like sweating my ass off on camera. And so I'm going to do what I can for that not to happen. Night Bacon, I'm out. Don't worry. I'm right behind you, Chris. Bacon is off the chat. I'm right here. Not sure what he's laughing at. Bacon's like Cheech. I'm going to assume he means the facial hair. Okay. That's fine. Being compared to Cheech Marine is not a bad thing. I don't think it is. Guy's a legend for a reason. I'm just saying. Got the stuff, man. Open the door. Are you at my front door now? What the hell's going on? Okay. Oh, cool. I don't hear any fans. Okay, cool. Yeah, all of them are on, so good. Okay. Everything is operating the way it should be. Trust me, if you followed this show like for years, things did not operate the way that they should have been. I am glad that I've done a lot of the work that I've done to make sure things are operating the way it should be, so you guys, the end listeners, could just hear what the fuck I'm talking about in whatever capacity that I'm talking about without having to deal with any of the technical issues that I've had to deal with over the last few years of doing this. So, I mean, I'm really glad to see. I'm really glad that that's happened. I'm really glad that I've finally gotten things down as far as that goes. So I can just come in, don't work, I get my drinks in, do all the other stuff I need to do in the background, and then come in and talk into the microphone here. And you guys, all you have to do is just plug in, listen to what I have to say in the microphone, chat with me in the chat, all that kind of stuff. I'm glad it's just down to that. I mean, I really am. Trust me, it's been a real struggle until now. I still don't have the website the way that I want it. I have to switch hosts at some point. Right now, I'm looking at Squarespace. I'll probably deal with that next week. Right now, I'm on WordPress. It was good for what it was. I still don't have too much bad to say about it, but audio is a bitch to upload there. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So that's a different story, but at least the YouTube, as far as we got here, at least that's running smoothly. At least I got that. At least I got that going. And guys are here. And oh, that is the end of my here, and I think that'll be the end of this show. Coming up on the 2-hour mark. So thank you all very much for tuning in. I don't see any other questions. Rob Moore is giving me a thumbs up. He also says, don't spill it. I try not to. And also, that's what I tell girls, though, before I, before they finish the meal, don't spill it. You want them to get it all. Just saying. I'm kidding. You don't actually have to say that. If a girl's into you enough, she's going to make sure she ain't spilling a single drop. I'm just saying. Ask me how I know. All right. Until next time, stay dangerous, keep it tactical, and above all, yes, this is my finger sneaking up on the end the stream button. There's my one word. Last comment of the night. As I told a certain lady on a certain dating app, be chaos, my friends.